Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be about Garp. Now this is obviously a special video because obviously we left off with I think Niji, but obviously Yonji will be tomorrow and then Smoothie will be the day after. I just kind of like I saw the episode and I wish I recorded my reaction, but I saw episode 1114 and I really wanted to play Garp. Now, will this be like a kind of one-off? Because I want to try and think if I did play him already and try to show it like him on a showcase. Because, you know, this could be just part of the Legacy series. But yeah, so obviously that episode was really insane. These are the specials we're going to be rocking. Now, another thing that I want to mention that, you know, in honor of that episode, in honor of the Galaxy Impact, he does not have it in his actual specials. He actually, obviously it's unnamed, he doesn't say anything to just showing you the skills. Now it goes unnamed in his moveset, and I want to like obviously talk about that. So basically Garp, if you don't know, his gimmick is essentially, obviously he's a, you know, he's a power type, he's strong as shit, destroys guard really easily, has some really good range. But the main thing about Garp is that his gimmick is basically armament, or not armament, but armament hockey as well. But it's just basically, the longer you do combos and stuff, you'll see that my arms are now crackling with hockey energy. But you jump and press square, he essentially does do a giant, that's basically Galaxy Impact. Like, real talk. I'm not even like trying to just be like Koby. It literally just looks like Galaxy Impact from the manga. Obviously, the one from the anime is like, a nuclear bomb. Like, it is insane how like the anime like translated that move, and I'm not complaining. It's just genuinely like wild how like powerful that move is in the anime. I mean, it was in the manga too, but Jesus Christ. My hype for Garp is letting me not be annoyed with all the people being annoying. But obviously, if you didn't know, the way Garp obviously is, once he gets like all this armament stuff going on, he essentially does get a boost in his specials too. So not only does he like obviously have like, you know, the Galaxy Impact, essentially all of his combos, all of his specials, everything gets stronger with his hockey. It's an insane gimmick because I think I don't, it feels like anyway, it feels like he legit bypasses Logia types as well because of it. Now, if you didn't know, like I said, it does amplify. Like you see right there, like you show the amplification. When you do that special without, this like the buff with the regular fist out, it doesn't even have, I think, like the black like lightning or anything, right? Like you'll see it here, right? Like I'm not crackling with energy, the ball isn't crackling with energy, nothing. So it is missing like a big component. So getting to full force burst slash getting just the buff in general is genuinely like a thing you should get. Because now you'll see, like I said, he explodes the lightning and boom. Actually surprised we're doing not the most insane amount of damage here. But yeah, every one of his specials just absolutely demolishes, like, you know, this guard or everything. So it's like, yeah, overall, we'll also talk about the episode, obviously, in the comment section, if you want as well. Because now you'll see the hockey enhanced ball, right? Like, look at it, bro, way different. The damage output is also much higher. I'll just depower while the others spawn in. But yeah, Garp, I want to say, I don't know if he's my favorite of the last DLC pack. I want to say that's still Roger. I just feel like Roger is generally like cracked. I know there were some people that put like that were opposed to that in terms of like maybe like, I don't know, like maybe the damage output thing. But I just feel like Roger is just like just cracked, right? But same thing for Garp. His specials are also pretty quick too. Like I don't have to really worry too much about like because one thing sometimes that specials do get a little annoying in is when they take too long. Yeah, see, I could just bypass Like I could just bypass like the whole Logia stuff, right? And then this special is actually really good, especially enhanced with like the triple like stone or rock, whatever. Which is funny because I remember, if y'all remember in this like whole series, a lot of the time I'll get like hit, if I get hit by Garp and he does that rock shit, it does a lot of damage. Like, look, man, like Garp is just generally cracked, man. Yeah, it also enhances his triangle attack. Obviously, you see that. And then I'll show you. Obviously, if you probably know, but look at the special without hockey. Like no yellow energy, no crackling of lightning. So you want to always, I feel like always, basically, you always want to do all his like specials when he has hockey on, right? His gimmick. But yeah, this isn't the first time, because this one's more like debatable. But this isn't the first time where a character that doesn't have like their anime, like what they're known for, essentially. Because obviously we know Garp doesn't really, we haven't really seen him do like a ton of attacks, like because he doesn't really fight that much. The fight with, you know, on Full Let or whatever, that's the first time we're actually seeing him do something crazy like that, like an actual like named attack and stuff, if I remember correctly. Like we've seen him like attack, we've seen him like, you know, fight a little bit, but we've never actually seen him do like, you know, the Galaxy Impact until now, or you know, the other moves that he will do like next week and the week after, right? Like the next couple weeks are gonna be fire for Garp fans. So, you know, this isn't the first time that the game takes some liberties, because I would argue that Shanks, he has a move. I don't know if I'll include the clip, but if you the film Red Shanks I'm talking about, by the way, he has a move that really reminds me of basically his Divine Departure. It's a move where it's like, I think it's like, again, he likes to mention the new generation or whatever, but I think it was like the move where he basically like spikes people up into the air with hockey, and then he essentially what's it called? He essentially like hops up and then he attacks the ground. And to me, in my opinion, that really reminds me of what's it called? Of his Divine Departure, because he hops up and then he does like almost like the exact posing, and then he does a sword slash, which just reminds me of Divine Departure. So you could argue maybe that, you know, we got Divine Departure for Shanks, but they didn't name it that, right? I don't think they wanted to spoil people on the actual, you know, the actual move, because obviously up until then, at least up until the anime anyway, there was no one else that did the Divine Departure aside from, obviously Roger. So like, you know, once you learn that, like, you know, Shanks does it, it's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I think all these, like, I think, like I said, that it's not anything new that they do like this, like, they're right there, man. Oh my god, I keep pressing square. I'm so used to, I don't know why I set my special like this, to be honest. I keep sabotaging myself. I'm just gonna do it. It should still do some decent damage. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it's not the first time that we get characters or, you know, things that don't you know, have the official name, you know, shown just for. It's because, like I said, it's funny because I feel like Japan doesn't really care too much about spoilers, because they themselves love to just like show shit, like, oh, we're gonna show Gogeta Blue in a trailer, or like we're gonna show, you know, whatever. But for some reason in games, they're very, I guess, particular about it. My dumbass was trying to pick up the goddamn candy that Uta dropped. But yeah, I think Garp is good. Like, is he a little bit slow or whatever? Sure. Are his combos like on base? Not the, you know, I'm not want to say not even not the greatest. Honestly, they were actually really cool. And then once you get them in hands, it's just GG. Garp just has incredible range, incredible armor break. Obviously, he's a power type too, so this dude is just doing damage like nobody's business, dude. So yeah, Garp is just fire. Will I revisit him in the future? Maybe, like for like, you know, when he's supposed to be played. But I'm sorry, I just had a really big itching to play with Garp. I was like, damn, that episode was fire, dog. Bro, can we talk about, because like, you know, if they make a next game, because if you don't remember, they took a lot of inspiration for Yamato. For Yamato, I don't think that the Divine Serpent thing, the way it looked in the game, they took a lot of inspo from the anime. Because they, you know, they had a snake come out, they did like the big long animation. It was genuinely like amazing, right? So I wonder if like the anime, or if the next game that does, you know, that has Garp or whatever, if they're gonna go ahead with the whole like defeat you with some rocks. Oh, he didn't die. There we go. But I'm wondering if like the next game is gonna have Garp coming from goddamn space. Because if y'all seen the episode, when he said Galaxy, the animator, I don't know if it was Vincent Chansard or there were a lot of people working on it, but like they had the homie like they put the space Galaxy background behind him. He was flying in, looking insane, and then like he just dropped a nuclear bomb on everybody. The Galaxy impact in the anime, I feel like will inspire how they adapt it in like future games or something, because that was genuinely insane. I mean, yeah, that was a quick and easy one. I mean, obviously Garp is just phenomenal. I feel like Garp, I could have went quicker. Maybe I could have, you know, I feel like I did take a little bit longer in the beginning stage where I feel like I could have beat Kaido, but I think and the couple of times I pressed get out of full force burst on accident. And I use the special moves enhance him because I just feel like he's just doing like insane amounts of damage, right? So it doesn't really matter too much about his own combos because the combos are fantastic, but his own specials do like I think they bypass Logia and all that. So like you just do those specials like you saw against Kizaru and Akainu and even Ace and stuff, and it really doesn't matter. I feel like Garp is much like Roger is basically a giant character like Whitebeard in a small character body. I really like, you could disagree with me if you want. I really do think Garp is probably like mid S, or like, you know, he's an S tier for me. He's very, very, very fun. He's very good. I liked his gimmick. And his, you know, his specials are really cool. But yeah, that was Galaxy Impact at home with Garp, or I guess manga accurate Galaxy Impact, I guess. But yeah, let me know what you all think about it in the comment section down below. Were you as hyped as I was watching that episode yesterday? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe.